There are so many cool October events happening near Corona, California. You are definitely going to want to stay tuned for this one. Hi, this is Denise from Vivid Lifestyle Realty, your go-to source for all things real estate and lifestyle in beautiful Corona, California and the surrounding areas. And today we are going to talk about October events that are happening in Corona or around Corona. Some are a little bit farther than others because they're just really cool events that I want you guys to know about. But for the most part, you know, we always like to tell you what's coming up in our beautiful city of Corona, California, and things that are near it. But in this episode, we also are going to cover things that are just a touch farther out, maybe 45 minutes. Ish, so that you guys have an awesome selection for you and your family to choose from when it comes to the events that are happening in the fall season, the Halloween season, and in October. So first, we're going to start out with Dos Lagos, one of our most beloved places. We love it. Dos Lagos Shopping Center in Corona, California, off of the freeway in Weirich, is such an amazing place. They have shops, restaurants, 2 lakes to walk around, you know, so many fun-filled activities that are going on there daily, whether it's Get Air Trampoline Park, Odyssey VR, Mr. Tempo Urban Kitchen is opening up. You know, Mr. Tempo's Tacos is opening in Dos Lagos. 810 Entertainment is coming very soon to that area as well. Just so much to do, see, and have such a great time with your family and friends. So we're going to talk about their October events. Their stuff is always top notch and amazing. So they're going to have Halloween festivities at Dos Lagos, and they're going to have costume contests for ages 11 and under. They're going to have the top 3 are going to if I could speak, the top 3 are going to receive a prize, and then they're going to have ages 12 and up, and the top 10 are going to receive prizes, and then they're going to have families, and the top 3 receive prizes, which is always fun. We dress up with our dogs too. It's always fun to match and get the reactions of everybody and have a good time and make people smile. And then they're also going to have trick-or-treating, so you can go through the shops of Dos Lagos and know that there are going to be, you know, it's a safe environment, that stores are going to be giving out candy. They say to get there early because once they're sold out, they're sold out. So hopefully shops, you carry a lot of candy because that'll be a fun event. And then it is while supplies last. There's going to be games and prizes. There's going to be vendors. There's going to be face painters and stilt walkers, magicians, and music and more. There's going to be balloon twisters. So it's just going to be a really, really great night. And that's going to be actually on Halloween, October 31st, 2025. And that's from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. So you're definitely not going to want to miss that. It's pretty amazing. And it's on 2780 Cabot Drive in Corona, California is the address, which is 92883 for the zip code. So definitely there's going to be a lot of fun. You can go to restaurants, you can walk the lake afterwards, you can do some other fun entertainment, go to the kid playground. There's just so much to do. Walk around, have some coffee at the secret coffee shop in Manifested Lab. Just so much to do and enjoy. So that is happening on October 31st from 4 to 7. Now we're going to go to our next one, which is also at Dos Lagos. So even though this is not really an October event, there's going to be, I'm sure the vendors are going to be doing, you know, some Halloween things and some, you know, fall type things, whether it's food or flavors or gift shops. And that's going to be amazing. One thing I wanted to add in there too, Leave the Leash dog training I always plug because they've helped us so much. It's any any breed, any age, any problem. Our trainers are fantastic. It's a whole group where you do community events and everything. Halloween, they have a big one at Dos Lagos where they dress like 35 pups dress up, their owners dress up, and it's just an amazing community. So if you need help with, you know, a plumber and everything, that's great. We have those vendors, but we also have dog trainers to suggest to you guys as well. And it has made a world of difference in our house for our pups, and just in general, our pups go everywhere with us. So they're well behaved, and you know, they get to learn how to behave in this crazy distracted world of ours. So that's amazing. But Leave the Leash is changing their name. It's owned by a family-owned company, and it's owned by the same people. It's Sit Means Sit. And so Leave the Leash is turning into Sit Means Sit. So same trainers, same amazing. There's going to be extra things in indoor facilities, so you're getting more, much more than, you know, what we're getting now, which is incredible now. So more would be, you know, amazing. But Sit Means Sit is, Leave the Leash is turning into Sit Means Sit. So if you do go out there at the Lakeside Market and you see Sit Means Sits, that's the same thing as Leave the Leash. It's just changing to their parent company. So it's going to be awesome. It's red and black is kind of their colors and their banner, and you should definitely go check them out. But speaking of that, the Lakeside Market happens on the second Friday of the month, which will be October 10th from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. There are so many cool vendors, from dog training to dog bakeries to, you know, creating tracks and food trucks and vendors and blankets and anything you could possibly think of. It is fun. Our dog training is there, Sit Means Sit, and so they walk through and everyone loves, like, oh, there's a dog parade. So it's a really fun night to go out there. You can walk around the lake after, you can do different things. But like I said, that happens the second Friday of every month. A really cool event to attend. It's free to walk through and everything, and obviously if you want to purchase anything, that's up to you. The food smells amazing. They have things like funnel cakes and all sorts of amazing things. It's like you want to go down the line and just choose everything. And then the vendors that are there are awesome as well. And it's so cool to buy local and support local. It's just one of the nicest marketplaces I've been to in a long time. And has so much. So another event that's happening at Dos Lagos is their Halloween 80s concert. Woohoo! There's going to be music, dancing, costume contests, and throwback energy. Woohoo! That's going to be on October 24th, 2025, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. All their 80 concerts do amazing. It is going to be a fun-filled night, and wow, bring your energy, bring your 80s vibes, wear something off the shoulder, shave half your head, do a mohawk. You know, the 80s was a great time with lots and lots of culture. So it's going to be super fun. Once again, that's the Halloween 80s concert with music, dancing, and a night of fun. I'm sure vendors and different things will be there, but it's a tribute to the 80s, October 24th from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the shops at Dos Lagos. You're definitely going to want to check out all of the things Dos Lagos has to offer in October, and go check that out. Have some fun. Support your community and go check out everything that Dos Lagos has to offer. And then at the crossings in Corona, and like I said, you can go on our YouTube. There's community tours, there's shopping mall tours, there's boots on the ground. We're out there showing you all the things. So you could definitely check out the rest of our videos on our YouTube channel about everything Corona and the surrounding areas have to offer. And you could just go down the rabbit hole for quite some time because we have a lot on there. Hopefully that provides value to you if you're moving to the area or you just want to know what Corona is all about. So we're going to move into the crossings at Corona, like I said before, and we have videos, full tours on that, what that shopping center has to offer. But they're having a Candyland Carnival. They do this almost every year, and it's for 3 years in a row. It's their third annual Lake Matthews Sheriff Stations Trunk or Treat. It's October 24th, 2025 from 5:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. It has beautiful fountains, movie theaters, Target, Kohl's, restaurants, all sorts of things that you can do. Barnes and Noble, Juice It Up, you know, everything. Juice It Up. I'm sorry, Jamba Juice, and at anything between Cinnaholics over there and Buffalo Wild Wings. Just so much to do as well in that shopping center. So that'll be a really fun evening, and you know, it's just gonna have. They have so much to offer. So they're going to have, I'm so sorry, let me scroll in on this. And it's at 2470 Tuscany Street in Corona, California, 92883. The activities will take place in the parking lot in front of Jamba Juice, so you guys are aware of that. There's going to be carnival games, hula hoopers, stilt walkers, fun music by a DJ. Costumes are welcome. And then it's put on too by the Riverside County Sheriff's. Activities are, they're going to be having some activities as well. They're going to have a SWAT truck, their canines, a robot, haunted trailer, mounted team. The Corona Fire Department's going to be there. The Corona Police Department's going to be there. We thank you guys for, you know, whether it's nurses, doctor, military, you know, police, firefighters. Just thank you, all of you, EMTs, everybody that helps keep our community safe, help you know, that help us in times of need. We just love you guys and are very grateful for all that you do for our community. And once again, that's going to be, oh, let's see over here. It's free to attend. You can bring your own treat bag. So like when you go around to trunk or treat, you need a bag. So please make sure you bring some kind of that. A lot of people bring pillowcases. So, you know, a bucket, whatever it is to put your candy and all your goodies in, you need to bring that. So that's going to be fun. And once again, Friday, October 24th from 5:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Definitely go check that out. And then this is a little farther out, and that's okay. It's in Temecula, California, which is about 45 minutes from here, depending on traffic. And they have amazing wineries. Pachanga Resort and Casino is up there, which is amazing. And then they also have wineries, which are, you know, just down the street from that. So many beautiful, gorgeous wineries. Each one is very different from the next. You can be members of all of these, where if you're on the wine club, you get discounted wine tasting or free wine tasting. Just a lot of discounts at their restaurants and shops, and your wine bottles are discounted. So it's just a really cool, if you're into like gourmet, beautiful wine. Yeah, Napa's amazing, but we have amazing wineries out here as well. And just, you can walk through the vineyards. They have shops, they have restaurants, they have events. A lot of them have live music. My son is very creative in many different fields. He edits, he does drone footage. He is doing this video right now, and he's a musician, and he plays at a lot of the wineries as well. With different people. So it is just a fun, you know, something fun to do on weekends, evenings, or when they're having events. And they are, a lot of them, unfortunately, during the event times don't allow pups. I love to bring my pup everywhere, so sad for that. But you can understand why as well. So the Peltzer Winery, it has a pumpkin farm every year. That's a big deal. It's already opened. It opened at the end of September. And the hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. And they're gonna be done with it on October 31st, which is Halloween. And once again, like I said, dogs are not allowed. They do school tours during the day. So the petting zoo's open, but not much is open during the day. A lot of the activities start at around 4 p.m. But that's really cool if you need to have, you know, have a school tour or whatever, that you can bring your kids to a really cool, beautiful pumpkin patch. So there's going to be, you know, like I said, you can call to find out if you're a teacher. If you want to bring your kids through, your kiddos through, you can call to find out when, you know, they're having their tours. And so it's pretty reasonable, like $11 per child and $7 for adults. They have, you know, if you have 20 or more kiddos, you can do like a group. If not, you can do a self-guided tour. So you're definitely going to want to go on Peltzer's website and look at all of that. But I thought it was cool that they had, you know, school tours. Like, how fun is that? So they're really reasonable for entry fee. It's like $2 to get in, and then it's $1 for every attraction. So, and children 2 and under are free with a paid adult. And so attractions, the petting zoo is from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. A lot of the other attractions are from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. And then attractions on Saturday and Sunday are 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. And so the petting farm is $4 per person. The pony rides are $10 per person, and it's a 70-pound limit. The Peltzer Mining Company and Gem Panning is $6 per person. They have a tractor garden that's free. They have Peltzer Express train rides, which are $6 a person. You know, John Deere carts, $5 a person. Carnival games, $3 a person. Pig races are free. Fridays at 5 and 7 p.m. and Saturday and Sundays 11, 1, 3, 5, and 7 p.m. So they just have so much going on. They have the Sweet Shack shaved ice and cotton candy, which are $5. And then kettle corn, pumpkin painting is, you get a large pumpkin and you get to like paint is $25 per person, and that's Tuesday and Thursday from 5:30 p.m. So they just have so much. It's fun to walk around. They have pumpkins for sale. They have all these activities. There's vendors, music, food, all sorts of things happening. So you please bring your family out there. You can also make a day of it if you're having a friend's night or date night, and you know, go to all the wineries afterwards or before, during, you know, the day and in the evening, and just, you know, walk around and see all the shops and all the different things, go wine tasting. It's a beautiful night, beautiful time of year. You won't be disappointed. Then Ponte Winery is going to have their fall paint and sip. So it is on Thursday, October 23rd, 2025. That's my, what are we on, 32nd anniversary? Woohoo! Wedding anniversary for myself and my husband. That's a good date. Anyway, it's Thursday, October 23rd, 2025 at 5 p.m. For the fall paint and sip, it is $50, and you can add on things. Ponte is a very, you know, kind of elegant winery. It has a hotel. They have a lot of weddings, a lot of, you know, a couple different restaurants there. It's a the grounds are beautiful. They have live music. It's just gorgeous. So that includes a glass of wine. And then if you can purchase other glasses of wine, pardon me, after that. And then you can add a cheese plate for like $22, a big cheese plate. You could add a charcuterie board or plate for $26 or something. So they have additional add-ons that you can add to that just to make it extra special if you're going with a group of people. But that'll be really fun. It's a fall paint and sip at Ponte Winery. All right, the next thing we're going to talk about is as well about a 45 minute drive. It is the Live Oak Canyon Pumpkin Patch. And let me tell you, it is far more than a pumpkin patch. It's one of the biggest, I don't know what you want to call it, pumpkin patches, pumpkin events of the season that pretty much that I've ever been to. They do have parking lots with free parking, and then people park on the streets all. One year we said, you know, we're not going to wait in this line to pay for parking. We'll just go find parking on our own. We park like 1.5 miles away. That was no fun. So I would definitely recommend the parking lot if you're going to do it. Even if you have to pay, it is a way better experience than walking 2 miles to find your car and everything, and probably safer for your car as well. They do, but like I said, they have a free lot. When that fills up, they do have a premium lot. Opening day was September 25th, 2025, so it's been open quite a while. They have different admission prices for kids and adults depending on the day. So when you're like Friday the 26th was a free day, you could get in free and then you could buy. They have shops, boutiques, really cool attractions like, you know, pumpkin, like, I don't know, blasters and different things where you can like fling a pumpkin out there into the you know, into a field and try to hit different things. They had potato things, they have races, they have flower gardens, they have one of the biggest petting zoos I've ever seen with like bison and sheeps and like probably like 400 animals. I'm not kidding around. They have amazing food vendors, just like so many pumpkins, like the biggest ones you've ever seen to the smallest 1,000s of pumpkins, and just tons of rides. They have trains, tractor rides. Like I said, such a big fall event with about everything you can think of. When you go earlier in the week, and we'll, like I said, we're going to post the websites for all of these so you can go check it out. They have so many things like special days like First Responder Day and Locals Day where you get in for discount or free. And then you do have to pay for like the petting zoo, and you pay for the tickets for the rides and everything. And they just have so many. It's like a carnival and a, you know, pumpkin patch and everything all mixed into one. Their crafts and boutique stores are really cool. They have I got some really amazing Halloween gear there, and they just offer so much. So we'll put all that in, but it's about $0 to $10 for kids to get in, and somewhere between $10 and $20 for adults to get in. There's so much to do, like corn mazes and everything that took us like 2 hours to complete. Just really, really fun, and they do everything top notch. So there's #1 largest pumpkin patch in SoCal. They had 45 years of fun-filled family memories, 70 plus rides, games, and attractions, and 400 plus petting zoo animals. So that's pretty incredible. We will link we'll put the website link below, and then you can check out all their special days, special pricing, you know, active military, all those types of things, and their hours of operation. But they are open later. They're open early in the morning, you know, earlier in the day, all the way until pretty late, and it is just a great place to be. So, like I said, so many things to do, and it's just top notch. You probably can't get to it all in one day, I'll just tell you that, unless you stay from open to close. But really, really amazing. Right now, if you like the Live Oak Canyon Pumpkin Patch on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and you also sign up for their email newsletter, they're giving away like $45 gift cards every week. So you can definitely go do that as well. But Live Oak Canyon Pumpkin Patch, go check it out. So the next one we're going to cover is right here in beautiful Corona, California, and it is the Pumpkin Factory Pumpkin Patch. It has been going on, I don't know, we took my son's going to be 30, and he's been going, I don't know, since he's been about 6. And so it is like a really cool, just it's sentimental to us as well. They have tons of pumpkins, vendors, funnel cakes, lots of great food. They have bounce houses that are really cool ones, like extra large rides. They have a really cute petting zoo, attractions, and sometimes live music, all sorts of things. And that's off of the 15 and 91 freeways in Corona, California. And they have like 2 locations left, and one's in Westminster and one's here in Corona. So that's amazing. But they have family photo ops, petting zoo, little shops, rides, games, food, and family fun, and so many pumpkins to choose from. They're open Monday through Thursday. They're going to be open till the October 31st. Monday through Thursdays, they're open from 5 to 9 p.m. Fridays are open from 4 to 10 p.m. Saturday Saturday is 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays are 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. They have a free parking area, which is nice. They said admission is free Monday through Thursday. Weekend admission varies by day. So we'll, like I said, attach the link so you can see that. And kids 2 and under are always free. So that is holds a special place in our heart. It's a really fun local pumpkin patch, and you're definitely going to want to go check that one out. Now the next one we're going to talk about is in Lake Elsinore, which is about, I don't know, somewhere between a 10 and 20-minute drive from here. And they have a minor league baseball stadium that's really amazing. They're called the Lake Elsinore Storm. Those are who plays there, and it's their stadium that this is going to be happening in, which is really cool. We've gone to haunted houses there before, and it is no joke. They go all out. So, and it's a really, really nice stadium. And so this is called Paranormal Cirque 2. It's in Lake Elsinore, California on October 17th through October 20th, 2025. So it's happening through October 17th through October 20th. And you immerse yourself in a world of thrills, chills, and suspense as you experience a paranormal journey. And they said it's anything but, picture a circus, but anything but normal. So that's a paranormal circus is happening. It's under the big black and red, big top, and they have everything creepy, eerie. So it's this really fascinating, interactive show, but with thrills, chills, suspense. So there's going to be acrobats and everything, but in a very haunted, scary, paranormal environment. So that's going to be really good. Tickets range from about 28. It's a full event show at a stadium. So tickets range from $28 to $77. And like I said, you're not going to want to miss that. That's a full-blown interactive, creepy cirque paranormal show. And it's just going to put chills up and down your spine. Everything they do is really all out. Their haunted house was really scary and creepy. And then if you look at things too, like big events, Disneyland has their whole park decorated for Halloween and all the Halloween festivities. Knott's Berry Farm has Knott's Scary Farm, which is such a huge attraction. We love going there. We went many, many years in a row, or many, many years to all the different things. We know people that are actually performers in Knott's Scary Farm. They chase you with chainsaws. They have all these different haunted houses you can walk through, and the park's also open. So it's just a really cool day. I just will tell you too, if you go to Knott's Scary Farm, it is like an event within itself. To try to go to the park, not that some people don't, is gonna wear you out. So really, if you can spend the whole entire opening time there. So definitely go check out Knott's Berry Farm. And Universal usually does really not as big as Knott's Scary Farm, but theirs is really a lot creepier and scarier for the most part. But all three of the big theme parks out here are doing something cool. So especially Knott's Scary Farm and Universal, if you want to get your scare on, those are the places to go. Really, really fun and just great things to do with your family. And then you want to check your local churches. A lot of times there's multiple churches in your community, just like in Corona, that will have trunk or treats and activities and vendors and food trucks and different things. So that's a nice thing to add to your, your repertoire. If you're going to take your kids to, you go to a church and you want to support them, that's fine. And usually they're free or very low cost. So also it's nice to participate in those things, donate candy, be one of the trunk, the cars that have their trunks open. That really helps when you volunteer for things like that as well. And different things in your community, whether they need candy. The retreat, our neighborhood is having a Halloween spectacular. And so So if you want to donate candy and stuff, it's nice to do that to your HOA, your community, your neighborhood, so that the kids can have an extra special time, and no one wants to run out of candy. That's just a no-no. So we have a Temescal Valley Ward Trunk or Treat Party. That's at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Corona, California on October 25th at 5 p.m. It's like a 4-hour event. They're going to have a lot of games and treats and everything for you. It's always good to kind of bring your own bag or bucket to these events, and just check with your local church, because there's a ton that are doing things special for the Halloween holiday. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is a really cool kind of tradition that's been going on forever. So if you've gone to the Mission Inn in Riverside, it's a very historic, and they have a lot of really cool events there, like the Christmas lights are like no other. It's just beautiful, and it's such a huge attraction every year. Sit Mean Sit, I want to keep calling it Leave the Leash, but Sit Mean Sit, our dog trainer, we all, dress in our Christmas gear and take our pups to go look at all the Christmas lights too. So it's just a really great event, and we'll cover that more for December. All this stuff is coming up quick. So it is the Riverside Ghost Tours, and it's really cool. So it's a walking tour. Sometimes they have little like trolleys you can take too, but it says welcome to the most haunted Riverside Ghost Tour. Old Hollywood glamour is overshadowed by secret tunnels, tragic deaths, and the mark of an infamous serial killer. In the cursed city of Riverside, venture with Riverside Reaper Ghost Tours to peel back the sunny facade of California's citrus capital on the most haunted Riverside Ghost Tours. So the Riverside Reaper Ghost Tours are the Raven's Revenge in Ruin. You meet in front of the Riverside Municipal Auditorium, 3585 Mission Inn Avenue, Riverside, California, 92501. And tours last about 1 hour across a 1 mile walking distance. And then there's bonus extended tours that you can add on for additional haunts and locations. The tours are held nightly, and you just have to bring your ID. You don't need to print your ticket out or your passes. And you can also visit parkopedia.com for the most up-to-date parking info, because sometimes those events get really crowded. So that's really great. We will add some links for that, and the Mission Inn, you go through that as well, and it just tells you some of the stories. And again, we've gone to the Queen Mary in Long Beach, and they have a really cool haunted tour where you go and you go to the bottom where the pool is and everything, and you find out all of the scary things that have happened on that ship throughout, hundreds of years, and that will tingle your spine for sure. And you could also stay in it. They've refurbished a lot of rooms. It was a really cool experience. So between, when you do those historic things, they're really, really neat. But the ghost tours in Riverside is such a cool thing, because you walk too at night, and that adds extra creepiness to it. So you're gonna wanna check out all these fun activities. And like I said, we like to provide value, let you know what's going on, so you can go to cool events with your family and friends. If you're moving here, you know what you're getting into, and you know where all the hot spots are, and exactly what's happening in your community, what's coming to the community, what's already in the community, and you can feel a little bit better about where you're moving, because you're going to see all of the things that we do. So please, like I said, go back, look at all the community tours, and we try to provide value so we can keep creating videos like this, so you can see firsthand at what our beautiful community and surrounding areas have to offer. California sometimes is like no other. You can do so much within an hour from us, whether it's Big Bear or going to the haunted mansions or the haunted wineries. There's so much to do, and we just love our community, love the people that we get to create relationships with, and want to just keep providing value to all of you out there. So if you could subscribe, and hit that bell, it just always helps us to create more videos. It motivates us to look at the comments and see what you guys want to see and want to talk about, or answer any questions you may have. And if you'd like to check us out on Facebook or Instagram, you can at Vivid Lifestyle Realty. You can also check us out on our website at vividlifestylerealty.com, where you can see blog posts and create property tours, or we can customize them for you so you're only getting exactly what you're looking for in a home straight to your inbox. And then you can always reach out to us with questions, concerns, ideas, and we're happy to just, you know, go on this journey with you guys and to create relationships and just be valuable to you, be of service to you, and, you know, really care and have your back through, you know, any real estate transactions you're going through, or just make sure you're well educated so you can make the best decisions for you and your family. And we hope you have a wonderful fall season wherever you're at, and we'll catch you on the next one.